G'day YouTube and welcome to Greer's Great Aussie Adventures. I'm Ray, the blind traveller. This is my wife Em and our daughter Isabel. We travel Australia full time, living life on the road and want to share our travels with you guys. So make sure you like and subscribe to our channel, tune in every Saturday at 3 and come along for the adventure. Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So, in this one we're going to check out Coffs Harbour. I think there's a couple of lookouts and a bit of an old jetty and foreshore, beach, that sort of stuff. Yeah. But might just have a look around the area while we're here. Huge shout out to Michael Bowen and Rowan and Robin. They've let us pull up in the yard here. It's only like in the Glenreagh area where Camp Coffs was, so they've let us set up here for a couple of days while we go exploring. And we've had some dramas with our hot water system, so we had to order a part for that. Yeah. So that should be here today. That
was my foot.
It should be here today, maybe tomorrow. But I'll give you a look at what's wrong with it and how easy it is to fix, if it fixes it.
Yeah,
it's still under warranty, but it's so much easier to buy the part, fix it, and then take it up with the warranty. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting here doing to and fro for God knows how long. So we'll take that as it comes. But yeah, we're going to have a look around in town. It's like 30k into Coffs Harbour.
It's
39k into Coffs Harbour, and then we'll have a squiz around there and see what we can see. But we'll have a look along the way. Alright, so that was the big pineapple. God, that sun's bright.
Was that a joke?
Oh, not pineapple. What was it?
Banana.
That was the big banana. It's hectic busy. I think A, being school holidays, and B, it's here at a fun park thing, water slides and all that sort of stuff.
So accessibility is not great.
No, there's people everywhere. There's like a lineup for people to take photos, so just sort of race in, take a photo and run out of there.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got to see it. Got a photo of Donnie in front of it.
Yeah.
Put in the photo. And then we'll go and have a look at the jetty and the foreshore. I think that's going to be hectic busy too.
And then I feel like it might be all the time to go home.
Go home? It is busy. This place is so busy. It's just, yeah, classic big city stuff and school holidays.
School holidays are helping us in any way, shape or form.
So I think we'll go down the foreshore, have a look at the beach. You can't come to the coast and not look at the beach. We'll find a pie.
Find a pie. Yeah, by the time we do the jetty and stuff, it'll be smoke time.
It'll be pie time.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to lookout.
Yeah, on the way home.
We'll look at Coffs from far.
Yeah, I think that's how we will experience Coffs Harbour.
From a distance.
Up there somewhere, overlooking it all.
Yeah.
I think that'll be perfect.
Alright, so you would have just saw the car park coming in. Hey?
Big white bull terrier.
Oh.
Who does he belong to?
We just spotted a bully. But you would have there he is. So you would have just
he
saw.
knows the routine.
I'll be back guys. I'm gonna find a bully owner. Alright, so we found the bully owner, as you can see. We ended up standing there chatting for a bit. She's a beautiful little rescue dog. Said he had a bit of time to break her and get her to trust him and that, but she's turned into a really, really nice dog.
It's a dog. You watch the dog.
Yeah. Are we even going the right way?
Yeah.
Alright, so we obviously went to foreshore. We're just going to go for a walk out on the jetty over here somewhere apparently. But yeah, I was saying before, you would have seen the car park as we come in. And even through town, it is hectic busy. There is cars everywhere, hey? Like, I'd say,
yeah, very, very long time, and that's saying something. I'd even if you're the like lounger and route, you know,
yeah.
like, this is a whole new kind of thing.
It could be just being school holidays now, but this is a weekday in the middle of the day, so we thought, you know, it should be nice and quiet.
Not really.
But it's not. Hey, waves?
Yeah, no waves. People down there surfing.
Oh, there's surfing people.
Yeah.
Surfable waves. I suppose we're not in Queensland anymore.
They're not as big as Burley.
Oh, yeah, righto.
But they are still big enough. There's people down there.
It's still breaking a long way out. But we'll go to the jetty and have a look. Alright, so we're now efforts to find the jetty. We found a bridge to an island. Jetty's over there. So I'll have to go back over that way. But we found this walk to an island. So we'll go over and have a look.
I think this is that Mockingbird Island we're talking about. Stuck in my brain.
Alright, we found it. We found the jetty. Now we just gotta find out how to get onto the jetty.
We're getting closer to it, so we're going.
Yeah. And then we'll go find bait. Hey.
Yeah. We've already
Bait.
found bait.
We found it on the internet. We're just gonna find it for real. It's quite picturesque all here, eh? Like,
Yeah, I feel like that's really
it almost looks like a picture, yeah, like a photo.
Yeah. Almost
Like someone should take a photo, you know what I mean?
Shame about the people.
Yeah, well. So we'll have to see what this year's photos turn out like. Because them's got new camera phone. The new Google Pixels 7 Pro. It's like got the best camera so far on the phone. And the photo quality is incredible. So hopefully it shows.
Hopefully by the end of the year, when we're ready to start producing calendars, we've been to some pretty cool places to get some of these great shots.
And let's hope the photos are that little bit next level.
Here's hoping.
But we're in a bush now. The beach is gone.
Yeah. We're going.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, because this is the road and the park right
Yeah,
there.
there's road that way, bush this way, and then beach there. But I think we're getting closer to the jetty.
We are.
Guess what? We found it. We're officially on the jetty. The historical Coffs Harbour jetty. There's not actually signs. And we're saying there's not many signs to say about the historical value of it. It's nice. So that island there is the one that we were at before. We were on that bridge over there. And now we've walked back around and found it. It is beautiful.
And it's so lovely and cool. Like we're out walking at, what's the time? Nearly 11 o'clock? Yeah, 11 o'clock. And it's not hot.
It's not hot at all. It's really nice. Alright, so we just pulled up here at Sealy Lookout.
Sealy?
Like Sealy Posturepedic, Sealy Lookout. And there's like an adventure playground here.
Treetop adventure.
Treetop adventure. There's like zip lines and all that. Paid thing. I don't think their lines are this big. But Yeah, it sounds like it goes way over there.
Yeah, it goes all over. It comes over here above the car park, and
I read a leaflet on it one time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all zip lines.
It's not just zip
it's not all zip lining.
No, it's not
like
all
Ninja
zip lining.
Warrior.
It's like Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, look. What's this stuff?
That's like you got to
That
climb
was
across
fun.
it.
Oh, wow.
And look at this ladder thing
Probably
that's
not
on
really good
sideways.
for blind people.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, I'll take my cane.
No, I don't think you
I
can
think
do
that's
good on
quite right.
those holes there.
Look at it up here.
Yeah, so that's so
So-
you know you got to hold on to the rope
No,
above you.
it's strapped into the rope above you. I was watching people. And yeah, Mum, you have to walk on that.
It's like the one at Maroochydore at the Plaza shopping centre. There's one of these around the shopping centre.
It's more of
Except this one's actually
In the
it's
bush.
more natural.
foresty stuff.
Temperature's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, another.
Alright, so naturally, found a bakeries. We actually forgot to say in the last video, we tried the bakery at Glenreagh.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Insert
sweet.
photos.
Yeah, insert photos here. Boop, 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 boop. And sweets were amazing. Pies left a bit to be desired. Edible.
Yeah, they definitely weren't the worst.
No, I'd get another one for passing through, but they weren't
They weren't incredible.
incredible.
Something we won't be talking about in years to come.
That's right. And we just went to
Ridgy
Didge Bakery here in Coffs Harbour, and it was better than average.
Yeah,
They weren't bad at all.
Yours was better than average.
Yeah.
Mine was.
Am's was a bit how you going. Mine
It was okay.
Mine was actually really good. If it had chunks of steak, it would have been right up there, but it was like mincemeat, and even at that, it was more gravy than mincemeat. But the flavour and the pastry was incredible. But we got a pizza.
They call them pizza rolls.
It was like a homemade pizza pocket,
Yeah.
and it was
pastry
amazing.
and-
It was like 10 out of 10. It was stunning. It was incredible. But so obviously we've already started the bakeries. We did go to the bakery in Wattle.
We're pretty sure we said that in that video.
Alright, don't worry about that then. Is it still going, the thing?
No,
Oh.
it's not back there. And on that note, I'm actually think we probably could have driven a bit further.
Yeah, I think we parked at the adventure playground, not at the lookout, because I think the lookout's up there further.
Yeah.
I just,
everyone.
I'm
But
just
you know,
being
I love
conscious
the caravan
about
parking.
Our step count for the day. That's
Yeah,
all.
I think this is.
Caravan. I would not bring.
I would not bring a caravan up here. Obviously you can take caravan anywhere, but the road on the way up is not very caravan friendly.
Jesus, it's not very big Jeep friendly. Like it's very narrow.
Well, this looks like a decent little hill.
Yeah, so I'm just conscious about our health and working out.
count.
Yeah,
Working off that pie we just ate.
yeah, that's right.
That's all we're doing.
But I think this lookout overlooks all of Coffs Harbour, so should be quite a good view. But we'll get up there and have a look.
Supposed to bring our drinks.
Oh, well, when we get back, we'll have drinks in the fridge. They'll be ready for us. That lookout is awesome. Eh? A window. The curtains open.
No, the curtains are closed. Curtains closed.
Yeah, someone's just taking the bark off it.
It's like a window.
But anyway, that lookout was incredible. The way they've done the cantilever lookout over, you can sort of get out past the trees. It's really good.
We don't have that kind of
I reckon it was a great view. I don't know, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see what everyone was on about. But anyway,
What?
back down the hill. I was just saying, I don't know what everyone was on about the view. I couldn't see what was so good about it. So we're just driving along, and thanks to Jai, you know who you are, we've got a pamphlet that keeps falling out of a glove box that won't stay in, and if anyone's watching that can't see that, that's the Jeep Jamboree in October at Woodford. it continuously keeps falling out of glove box. Now the joke about this is, on the trail Friday Friday's scenic trip, Jai is one of the organisers of Jeep Jamboree this year, and every spare second he had, it was, "G'day guys, oh this is a great view, this is just like the view in October at Woodford from Jeep Jamboree." Every time we get out of the car, don't forget we're at Jeep Jamboree in October at Woodford, guys. And now we've got this bloody pamphlet that won't stay in our glove box saying about October at Woodford Jeep Jamboree. So thanks, Jai. Thanks for that.
Oh,
Well, what?
rocks. Like,
Oh, wow, a rock. Yeah, I've never seen a rock. You see that? Oh, look at that, guys. Tree. Amazing. Do you want to tell YouTube what Mum said earlier? We're always picking on Isabel for what silly things did Isabel say today.
yeah, I guess
It was finally Em's turn. So we were driving up the hill and Em says, "Why do all lookouts have to be up?"
It was in reference to my hatred for
you can just say I hate uphill.
So I think maybe we should just explain why all lookouts are up. See, the way a lookout works is you look out over a town, and in order to do that, you have to go up high. You got to get elevation to be able to look out.
She's gonna kill us.
Hi guys, I guess I'm really lucky I can't see her face right now, right?
You are.
I'm really
You are.
lucky. Yeah, I thought so.
She's doing like
Anyway,
that.
I'm going to go because what's going to happen, we don't really want to catch on film.
If there's no more videos after
I
this.
don't think she wants evidence of this. If there's no more videos after this, come looking for me. Alright, so we're back at Glenreagh. We forgot to put this in the last video, but we were here not 2 minutes, and obviously Em found a horse. Hey. So she found him pretty well straight away.
Yeah. And there's a really cute little thing with this guy. When he sees people walking in the street, this is where he is. He walks up and down the fence trying to grab people's attention.
But he definitely loves people, but there's always those people out there that just, I don't know, give you the shit straight away. There's a couple of people walking past with a dog before, and they're letting their dog bark at him and like jumping, launching the dog at the fence at the horse, and they're laughing and think it's all funny, and the horse had his ears pinned back, flinching. You can see the horse wasn't into it at all, and they just laugh and they thought it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
But it was just cruel. But you always get those kind of people. But yeah, so we had to stop on the way back through, not just for the horse. Isabel wanted an ice cream.
As you do.
But hey, when there's a horse, we have to stop, right?
Horse and ice cream.
Yeah.
Pretty good afternoon.
Alright, so today's going to be a bit of a fun day. I'm just having brekkie. We're about to go out in the TJs with Greg, Courtney and Jono. We're going to go in Greg's little TJ. He's a new Jeeper. He only just got his Jeep so he could go to Camp Coffs. So we're going to go out and do one of the moderate tracks that all the campers did there that we didn't get to go on because the whole no front drive shaft thing.
I've been waiting for this moment.
What?
To go on a full drive.
Yeah, Isabel's keen as to go actual four-wheel driving and in a little shorty as well. So
It'll be rough.
we'll go and get ready and then head out in the little Jeeps. Alright, so this is Greg's TJ. What do you had it for now? 5 days?
Oh, 2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks. Brought it just for Camp Coffs. And I'm going to put you on the spot. What was your vibe straight away in the Jeep community?
Yeah, pretty good, very welcoming.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
Yeah, they all help each other out and know how to fix a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Funny enough.
It's well, that's what you do. When you're in a Jeep, you get used to fixing stuff. But yeah, so we're going to go out today on one of the moto tracks that was at camp. But we're just going out to play. What in a couple of hours, you reckon, eh?
Yeah, 3 hours maybe.
Yeah, nice.
All going well.
Yeah. we're in Jeeps, so, you know.
So we're 2 hours driving, 1 hour of winching.
Yeah, take it as it comes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have a look, see what happens, see how wet it is, because we had all that rain the other day.
Yeah, that'll make it
not
very
last
fun.
time, not before.
Make it very fun.
But Isabel's having a ball.
I think the Jeep will be sold by the end of the day, I reckon.
You're lucky you didn't look at my face then.
Yeah.
So this is the model Jeep Isabel wants, and it's got to be soft top and blue. But classic Jeep, we're already at the fuel station.
Yeah. Let's get that sorted.
And then we'll head out. There we go, into it. Alright, so we left Glenreagh this morning. Oh, you could say this morning, but we pretty well sat around waiting for Em to stop talking.
You were sitting there chatting.
I was chatting too. Michael wanted to get some photos and all that sort of stuff, but
Yeah.
we got out at
Maybe 10ish?
around 10. We got away.
Maybe?
But we're on our way up to Glen Innes.
Yeah.
We want to check out a couple of things there and then start heading south along the New England tableland, but I think we'll keep this one rolling until we get to Glen Innes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we'll do that. We'll show you the range. There's a few nice lookouts along the way,
Yeah, hopefully.
but it was a bit of a sad day leaving.
Oh yeah, we spent.
We didn't really spend a week there, sort of.
Yeah, but we spent the last week slowly saying goodbye to
Yeah,
everyone
all the
as
people
everyone
leaving
slowly
camp.
fades away and heads
But-
home. And
Definitely already looking forward to Camp Coffs 24.
yeah, I think so. I think we might have started something here. Eh?
Yeah, I think it's a new ritual. So Easter's going to be Camp Coffs every year from now on, I think.
Yeah. Well, where
Yeah,
we can.
Isabel's keen. But yeah, so that'll be our new agenda. I think each year we making our way back to there because it was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
But we're going to just pull up here. We're already at the bottom of the range somewhere, I guess.
I don't really want to try and say the name of the place.
Right, we're at this place. Em can put up the snippet here.
Yep, I'll put up the insert the wiki thing.
But
Jack Adjury. It's probably wrong.
but we just thought we'd pull up some morning tea before we tackle the range. But Jeep's going really good. Auto temps have been great.
Yeah,
I tell you what, it is awesome not having to worry about auto temps no more.
it's just one less thing to have to
Because
worry about.
people
when we're
with
driving.
autos that don't have temp gauges don't understand how hot they get on ranges and how bad that is for an auto. and it's awesome just to pull her into third or second and just
Yeah.
keep powering on.
Whatever gear we need. If it starts lugging too much, you know, you just go back another
Don't
one.
have to worry about temps no more because the motor's
Yeah.
nothing. The motor doesn't even get warm. Like it comes up, fans cut in,
The
pulls
fans
it back
cut
down.
in
Like
and
it's
happy.
it's
It
a
just-
non-issue.
Yep, just cycles up and down like it's meant to. So
And not having to worry about the box is just
it's,
amazing.
it's definitely one hell of a weight off the shoulders.
Yeah,
Like,
and pulls so much better.
Yeah,
Not
you-
having that big torque converter sponge and the auto soaking up all the power, it is amazing. But we'll have some morning tea.
Yep.
And then we'll get to a lookout. Alright, so we're just at, what lookout are we at?
Heffron's
Heffron lookout on, what's the range called?
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar, something like that.
God, I'll put all the correct
But that's
stuff
the
in it.
lookout here. It's an amazing view. It's one hell of a range. It's just relentless. It just
Yeah.
goes and goes.
Doesn't stop.
Something coming
Does
up.
not stop.
And we just had to pull over for a bit because we had a wide load coming and we didn't really want to. Oh,
Ooh,
Oh,
is that them?
that's the
maybe.
caravan.
Yeah, that's them.
All right, so we didn't end up having lunch.
No, we're just a little bit waylaid, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, not us. When we were at the bottom of the range here, we pulled up and there was an old couple having some dramas with their brakes. They thought their brakes were dragging.
Yep, you might have actually seen them in the background of the last little
Yeah, and they're
snip.
the
We
ones that
sort
pulled
of-
up while I was talking just before.
Yep.
So I backed their brakes off for them because they weren't sure how to adjust them.
Yeah, they thought the brakes were getting hot.
They got up here and it's not the brakes. They actually just had the wheel bearings done. 100k. They only just left home 100k ago.
Yeah.
And they just had all the wheel bearings done.
Yeah, but
So I convinced him that I think it's the wheel bearing. We pulled it out and the bearing was bone dry. It had just been grease wiped over and never been packed.
yeah,
So the bearing was hot.
you
and
could hear the
yeah, you
of
could hear
all
the bearings rattling.
the
They were
bearing.
that dry. So we ended up packing that instead of having lunch, and I was
Yeah,
so grateful. They were an
good.
awesome old couple.
Yeah.
They've just headed off, so we might head off behind them and just make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, that way if we see them pulled over again
Yeah, we
between
can
now and
check
Glen
everything's
Innes.
But yeah, I think we'll just end up getting some lunch in Glen Innes.
Yeah, what a shame.
Oh, a
I've
shame.
already ate.
Well, you can eat again.
She can have afternoon tea
You
by
can
the
have
time we get there.
afternoon tea. But yeah, so we'll get back in. We had a look at the lookout, greased some bearings. It's actually a very busy road with motorbikes, and
yeah.
they're quite reckless as usual.
Yeah. So good
But
watch
they're
that.
zooming around. But yeah, so we'll
go
jump
do
back
what
in the
we're
car and we'll go to Glen Innes. Alright, so we are in Glen Innes. It's currently, what, about 6:15?
Yeah.
I think this
Probably
is
20 past.
I think this is the first time we've taken the camera on our morning walk.
I believe it probably is actually. It is.
So we usually try and walk around the 8k every morning. It usually takes about 2 hours, just a good morning walk. Means we can eat more pies. But anyway, so yeah, we're in Glen Innes. We got in here really late yesterday, so the free camp was pretty chockers. So we ended up at
The Fossica
Fossica. It's behind the service station. It's only tiny. It's really good. It's quite good. It's
Yeah, nice and tight.
cheap enough, really tidy. And they got a back gate. They got a back gate that you literally walk through into Main Street, so it's not too bad. But I tell you what, this town is pretty. So many of these little houses. Oh, we're good to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's alright, I'll check for you. Just go to the right a little bit. So you don't
But we're just going to check out a couple of things this morning on our walk. There's, what are they called?
the Australian Standing Stones.
So we're going to check that out.
So for anyone that's just a little bit unaware, the Glen Innes region has very strong Celtic history. So there's a lot of that sort of stuff around
They
here.
hire horse floats.
They go U-Haul horse float.
Sorry.
You don't see that every day.
So yeah, there's all the buildings on Main Street. I'll do a bit of filming because we're going to go to the bakery anyway.
I love her. He says we have to go to the bakery.
So I'll do a bit of filming. Yeah, she's probably disappointed back there. She hates getting up early.
Yeah, especially when it's cold too. It's probably about 8 to 10 degrees this
Yeah.
morning, so she's not overly impressed.
But yeah, so when we go to the bakery, I'll film a bit of the Main Street because it is stunning.
Yeah, really, really pretty.
And there's not actually many new houses. A lot of them are very old.
Yeah, it's the old houses that maybe just copped a new coat of paint or something along those lines, just to freshen them up a bit. But
yeah, we'll go for a walk, see what we can see. There's a couple of nice big churches and that sort of stuff, but we'll see what we can see, and then we might end it here in Glen Innes. We're going to head to a free camp today when they clear out. But we'll go for a walk and see what we shows.
I have the Sydney Youth Orchestra here.
So,
just wait.
Just wait, guys. We've got to wait apparently.
Well, there's a car
Get
coming.
in trouble. Get off the road. So this here behind me, I had to film it. It's actually a movie theatre. So it used to be a church. So that there's a movie theatre. We thought it might have meant theatre as in like Broadway theatre-y stuff.
Where they dance.
Yeah, all that stuff. But Isabel just saw a sign advertising all the new movies coming.
John Wick 4,
Shazam 2.
Creed 3.
So that there is a movie theatre.
That is so cool. I love it.
That's probably one of the most architectural pleasing movie theatres I've ever seen. Well, it's probably only one theatre, there's probably only one.
Yeah, all the times.
Is this all rain cloud?
That's just cloud.
It is a little bit. I don't know if it's rain.
Oh, I want to go.
We might get wet, we'll see. Hope not, because it's pretty chilly. That's amazing. I've said it once, I'll say it again, I'll probably say it a million times more in other movies. If you're travelling Australia, you need to get out of your car and walk through these towns. Well, we went for a couple of hour walk yesterday, just up and down streets, looking at houses, looking at all the architecture and the buildings. And so many people will never see it, they just drive straight through town, miss it all. I don't know. If you set out to see Australia, you need to make sure you see it all. Oh, treat. But some of the houses here would be the prettiest we've seen, eh?
Oh, they're just stunning. I feel like an idiot. In every house we walk past, you're just like, oh, that one's so pretty. Oh, that one's so pretty.
Some of the old original ones that have just been sort of cleaned up, not modernised, are just amazing. Like old cars, and I tried to get some footage on before. It had an old wagon and everything in the yard. Yeah, it's stunning.
It's picturesque, hey? Like, it's just, I don't know, you don't even feel like you're in Australia anymore. I don't know.
Like so much,
It's
like
weird.
here, Grafton, the other little towns we've stopped at so far in New South Wales are very picturesque, and they've really captured the old heritage and sort of kept it alive.
Take a right out onto the road now.
Yeah, it kept it all alive, and it's awesome. So if you do this walk, just be prepared. From town, it's like uphill the whole way, and then you got this steep little climb.
Right at the end.
How you going?
I can feel my heart. No one would think at 10 degrees you'd be sweating, but it's happening.
Yeah, it's just that last little bit got 'em, I think. But we're up here. We're supposed to look at because you're quite high.
Yeah, I think I'll walk further on to the lookout, so... But, for anyone that is interested, there's toilets and everything up here. So.
A cafe too, you said?
Oh, sign back there shows a picture of the coffee cup.
Oh, maybe you're just allowed to have coffee up here.
No, we everything.
And there's a sign. I should have filmed it. There's a sign back there of all the events they have at the Celiac Festival.
According to Isabel.
According to Isabel, the Celiac Festival.
Well, what she actually means is the Celtic, basically.
What dumb things did Isabel say today?
That is really cool. I'd love to know if someone created that.
Oh, they would have.
Yeah, someone.
I'm not going to show it on here until we... Or is it good from here?
I don't know. Kind of.
Here looks like a pathlet.
No, I'd like to go down to this sign. I'd like to know what the significance of the positioning
Well,
of
let's
it is.
just do everything you want to do.
Yeah, maybe we get...
Oh, car coming.
Ah,
Alright, we'll wait till we get over there. But they've got a board here with like a drone shot of it. That should show. We'll see. Where's the button?
that's kind of cool.
So that shows like drone footage of it, but it was actually built in 92, you said, eh?
Yeah, 1990.
Is that camera angle looking at us?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was built in 92. There's
1 second. Sorry for that.
how many stones are there?
There are 38.
38 stones, and it's just a Celtic monument in respect to all the like the current and fallen.
Yeah, the Celtic peoples past and present.
Past and present, that's what I was looking for. So there's actually 24 stones in the circle representing the 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
And what else did you say?
Then incorporating the circle of stones plus the 4 compass stones symbolise the Celtic cross. So for those that are unfamiliar, the Celtic cross is obviously a normal cross with a circle. So those stones symbolise, there's a picture of the Celtic cross over there. And then there's also different stars that mirror the summer solstice and the winter solstice for the sunrises and sunsets at the various times of the year. So that's pretty cool. Ways of telling the time and the time of year and the season and stuff just by where the sun is setting according to the stones.
Alright, we'll go over and have a look. So they were just reading on this plaque here that all the rocks, not all of them, but there is selected rocks that actually are, what is it, seasonal?
Yeah.
So show you seasonal sunsets, like this rock over here. Is this one or that one?
That
one there?
So the sun will set there during winter.
In winter
so
sunsets.
you can tell it's a winter. That one just over here between these two is for summer.
Summer sunset.
And then on the outside there's a north, east, south and west marker. And then there's this group of 6 stones.
And that's
all there. Well, the group of 6 stones is for the do they call it winter solstice? You know, the longest daylight hours. So the sun will actually set
there
over that way during solstice.
So sort of you can stand up here
Really clever.
at those different times of year and they would have known exactly what
so
time of year it
clever.
was.
And then, like I said, they've got all the
North,
4 stones
north,
on the
south, east,
outside
west,
to mark.
So which way is north? That way?
Yeah. So that big stone out the front there is north.
Yeah.
North. And then that big one down there is south.
Awesome. Alright, we'll go up to the viewing platform and see what we can see from the top. So on top of the wall at present, there's not really, I thought it was going to be like some big grand staircase. Just a few stairs, nothing to worry about. And then people can see,
The rough.
I'm not going to say now I can see it because, well, you know.
It gives you a slightly elevated view.
Yeah, you
rather
see
than
more.
Down in it.
Yeah. It'd probably look really good with a drone, like circling it.
Oh, for sure. I reckon it would.
Because if you went high enough with a drone, you'd see
the full shape.
and town in the background. It'd look amazing.
If we chucked the GoPro far enough, it could be a job.
Well, if I throw it, you got to run and catch it though.
Yeah, you have to smash down those stairs.
Yeah. But
Alright, I think this is the way to
the lookout. We'll go to the lookout and then we'll mission all the way to that side of town for the bakery. Alright, so this is the town lookout. It's not actually far from it says 480 metres, it didn't feel like that far. But that's where we've got to walk to. Over the other side of town is the bakery. From where we stayed at the Servo Caravan Park, it was 2.5 k's to here.
Yeah.
So it's about another probably 3.5 to the bakery. Alright, so just as we walk back down, just want to have one little gripe. And it's the same gripe as I always have, and it's vandalism.
Yeah,
It's so sad. Like they've got a wall over there with just covered in plaques showing ancestry names and family names of all people that have been through here.
Family history wall of
So
the Celtics for this
they see
region.
quite a lot of people can sit here and you can track your family history if you've got the Celtic background. And it's amazing how many families actually came through here. But it looks like a lot of vandals and people that have seen maybe their family or something have sat down and popped the plaques off and stolen the plaques, so there's heaps missing. And then when we were looking at those photos then, the Excalibur sword is actually a different one. So it looks like the original one
May have got.
has got stolen, so they've had to replace it. It's just,
Which might explain why now maybe it's so heavily
Yeah.
concreted in.
yeah, they've definitely gone overkill now. But it is pathetic, and I hate when you go to these places and you see,
Stuff like that.
yeah, this sort of stuff, that what people are capable of and what they do. But excluding that, it is an amazing spot, and definitely if you're coming through, pull up and have a look. And I'm going to say it again, walk around the towns. Walk around, have a look. If you're travelling to see Australia, you need to stop and actually see Australia. Don't just go and look at all the big ticket items that everyone does.
Yeah.
There's more to it than that, that's for damn sure.
And like we were saying, like appreciate the work that's gone into recreating this, and appreciate the culture and history that's behind these stones. Like,
and it just shows the
it's
history that's behind the towns, like where the towns come from, and
yeah,
it just all gets forgotten if people don't. Hey?
What they do in the festival.
Oh yeah.
oh.
There's a sign here on the way up showing all the stuff they do at the Celtic festival.
It looks amazing. Unfortunately not the right time of year for us.
No.
It's still a few weeks away.
But it's something that we will line up to.
But yeah, I think one day definitely.
I think we're going to be on the road long
Looks
enough that we'll get
amazing.
to see pretty well all these festivals and shows and
Well, we will endeavour to see
everything.
as many as we can, put it that way.
But we're off on our big walk again
Yep, walk back to town.
to the bakery.
To the bakery.
Alright, so we didn't get a pie because we didn't look, and everything is shut here on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So there's two bakeries. We're going to go to the Glen Pie shop.
It looks like Sweetie Pie's cafe bakehouse thing is open, but it's not open till 10.
Yeah.
So
So
it's not 2 hours away.
I'd rather go to the Glen Pies because I've heard good
Pies,
things and the
great
reviews are
reviews.
amazing. So we may end up going there in the morning. Don't know yet before we leave town. If we do, it'll be in the next video. But this was Glen Innes for what we had a look at anyway. So don't forget to like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff. I didn't end up doing anything on the hot water system.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to make that its own little video just to try and help people out that have similar issues and that, and we'll do a
Yeah.
review on it as well. So there'll be 2 little videos on that.
They'll come out in the future sometime.
Yeah, sometime. But yeah, so like,
Nice.
subscribe, comments, messages, do all that normal stuff. And we'll see you next week.